Hey guys, um, so this is going to be an actual quick video. I'm actually feeling a bit wiped today. Felt wiped while I was doing exercises. I don't think I got the best sleep last night. It was very broken. I went to bed early, and yeah, even though I went to bed early, my sleep was just very broken. I don't think I was very comfortable. Um, Hopefully, because I don't have anything to do tomorrow, I can let my body do what it wants to do and I'll get good sleep. But I woke up kind of dragging. The gym, I felt like doing certain exercises. Like I did everything, um, but some of them was hard. If I felt more strained, and it hasn't been anything different than I've done the last two times. So for it to go from like it felt more difficult, I think is the best way to explain it. Um so yeah, I'm assuming it's because I didn't get the right amount of rest um yesterday, and I did go out. I had the doctor's appointment with Dr. Martin. I didn't do an update because even after that I felt exhausted. Um so I don't think I got a couple of days of appropriate rest. So, but I did do everything except I did not get, instead of the 2.5 miles on each recumbent, I only did 2 miles. So, full disclosure on that. I did the rope pulling machine, I did everything else. Though the one press that I do frontwards and backwards, that one was busy today. And I had to jump. All the jumping was good. Hopefully, I won't start feeling rashy because I didn't. It looked dry, but if I didn't wait long enough for the, now I'm itching subconsciously, yeah. If I didn't wait long enough, I'm gonna get the hives. Such is life. But so I still feel accomplished. That mystery appointment was with Matthew, and I thought it was, but normally it's a phone call, not the video. So I set up everything for the video call, and he calls me over the my phone, and so now I know that it's showing up because the next one's already scheduled in my chart as a video call again. But now I know that's not what it's going to be. So, but we had a good conversation. I talked to him about some of the stuff I talked with Alicia about how she thought maybe I shouldn't be doing the intermittent fasting right now, and I tried to explain to her about how that's what's working for me right now. And of course, once I get a surgery date set, then I will adjust how I'm eating, to prepare me for that stage. But as of right now, the only thing I have scheduled for the surgery is the cardio appointment to make sure, everything's going good in here. And so, no no surgery date. So right now I'm just doing what feels right, and Matthew agreed with me because he's thinking I'm killing it. I feel like I'm killing it. Um, I'm a little nervous about next week. I did schedule my appointments, like to go to the gym. Yeah, I did the cab ride set up, but I'm going to be out of my cannabis meds. Now, I feel Like, in some respects, I've been feeling less pain. I don't know if that's because, my mental health has been better, the fact that I'm engaging my muscles. Like, there's a lot of benefits, of course, to exercise, and I think that might be contributing to my pain levels. But of course, I've also been using the cannabis before I go to the gym, and for at least a week, I'm going to be without it. Yes, I see you rolling around, Rumble. You being so cute. um, I have to go back to pain and wellness. I wish I had known. I would have just done it when I went to go see him, but now I'll see him again, so whatever. So I go see him next Thursday, which is the 5th. And then hopefully that weekend, Dr. Calkins will call me, because apparently she just gets the information after she gets the referral. Well, technically now it's their certification. She then calls to ask some questions and then does the payment info, and everything's settled. So my money will definitely be in by next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend following. So I'll at least be able to get my certification covered. And then hopefully once that's processed, and I print out some copies of that, because she sends me a form in an email, and then I can just print them out. I can then have Mom help me get some, so I'll be appropriately topped off, which will be so great, because I'm going to try to go without tomorrow, because I don't know if I have a full dose of my tincture, and I have like 2 gummies left. But I did get my naltrexone, which is my liquid stuff, because I multitask. And I like that my pharmacy is at the gym. But I actually got my fucking Concerta fixed. And what we believe happened with that is just it was a big old miscommunication. Because the patient portals were down. They couldn't go back to the notes that Dr. Martin had made about dropping me down and doubling it. And all they could last see was me submitting a refill request for the 54, whatever. I think it was 54. 53 or 54. It was a weird number. So they kept going off of that. Even though I told them both times, and I remember going over this with y'all, so I'm not going to get into it again. It was just a big old ordeal, but now we have it settled. They're starting to bring the Epic system online, which is the new patient portal. Dr. Martin's office doesn't do it until I think September 10th, but some of the other offices have already started it. So it will be in the system. I have to apparently load all my stuff into the chart, because as I was waiting for mystery appointment, and I keep licking my lip because I have a small split. That's because I keep chewing my lip, because I have dry lips like all year long. Even though I drink more water these days, I still have, and apparently the lip chewing is an autism thing. So yeah, it's just, things are still a little bit clusterfucky as far as Guthrie switching over or I should say formerly Lord, switching over to become part of Guthrie officially. But we're getting there. And I did not take my fridge meds at all yesterday because again I was low. I am low on my cannabis stuff, but I did take the naltrexone after I got home, so I didn't do the energy drink before my appointment, and I think my blood pressure was like 126/70. So it was much better. And now I know before I do the next blood drive, I just don't drink the fucking caffeine. Especially since I won't be working out that day. I don't have to worry about taking it before I go. I can do it once I come back. Mystery solved. So that was nice to figure out. I'm sorry, guys. See, this is why I wasn't gonna do a longer video. It's not that I don't want to talk to people, it's just I'm tired today. I popped downstairs at least briefly. I picked up some lettuce so I could like just make some regular ass burgers. And it's the last Wednesday of the month, so the grocery store downstairs works with one of the local banks, and they do like a free produce the last Wednesday of every month. So I got like a big head of cabbage, and so I think once I get my food stamps next month, I'm going to get the stuff to do my sausage soup. And because I still have cans of beans hanging out, I want to make sure I have enough. But instead of doing the potatoes, do it with the beans. And I mean, that lasted me a while, and it was so yummy. And now that we're heading towards fall, things will get cooler. So, soup weather's coming. And with my slicer, I mean, things are so much easier. And the fact that I don't have to cut potatoes and I can just open up cans of beans, that's great. It's actually great. And technically you're getting additional protein from the beans. I don't think you get any protein from potato. Let's find out. I love the internet. Nutritional information about, let's say, red potatoes. Because those are kind of Irishy, and those would be the ones that I use. USDA. Oh, there is a little bit of protein. Apparently 1.89 grams per 100 grams of potato. Wait, let's look at half a cup diced. Per half cup diced potatoes, 1.42 grams of protein per serving. Where if we look at nutritional information about, let's see, one of the ones I have is cannellini beans. Cannellini. 8 grams per half cup. So that's a big difference. And the fiber is 4.94 grams per versus 1.28 grams for the potato. Let's see. Total sugars 0.968 for potato or red potato. 1 gram for the cannellini beans. So much closer on the sugars. 59.8 milligrams or 6% calcium. This says 7.5 for the potato. So much more calcium in the beans. Much more iron. Iron in red potatoes is 0.547 milligrams, where in cannellini beans it's 3.6 or 20%. So it's apparently beans really are the better choice, at least for me, when it comes to my soup. They're definitely packing more macros that are beneficial. So people might want to keep that in mind come the fall, that if you want something that's going to give you some fiber, instead of dealing with, if you don't like the skin, though I think most of the nutrients comes from the skin, but, if you decide to peel potatoes, cut potatoes, instead of doing all of that, cans of beans, guys. Or, if you have the additional time, I should maybe look at prices for white beans, like dried white beans, and because I have my Instapot. I could, spend time ahead, soaking a bunch, and then, because that would probably end up cheaper as well. And then I'm controlling the salt, and, I don't add a lot of salt in addition. I think the better than bouillon is it. So, yeah, I feel like it's a good battle plan. Plan of attack. Moving forward. And that always makes me feel good. Like I have more control over my situation. And that's always a good thing. And I'm sorry that my phone seems a little bit tilted today. I'm doing like the Batman villain. I'm sorry, I'm fucking around now. Alright, let's do a check. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a little bit more of that definition today. It's kind of awesome. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Don't know about the skin though. It's still hanging out. But it's still a sign of my progress, and I have to keep that in mind and not let that negative bitch hanging out in my head win. So we all got our things, right? So yeah, I'm going to get out of this sweaty shit and go chill out. Questions, comments, concerns, please drop them down below. If you like, and I hope that you would, please hit that subscribe button. Everyone that does, it means the world to me. And I don't know that I'm ever gonna stop saying that, or, encouraging people to subscribe. Because, yeah, I mean, I eventually want to get that monetization and, all that happy stuff. But then that'll help me be able to do things more for you guys, as a way of giving thanks back for your support. And, you know, every message that people do give me, so long as it's not a shitty ass message, I answer back. And sometimes the shitty ones I do answer anyway. Um, it means a lot to me that people reach out, and I like having that interaction. But if you're just lurking, that's okay too. I appreciate the eyeballs or the ear holes. Um, I really do. But, if you don't mind hearing my voice or seeing my face, I don't know why I did that. I'm being weird today. Weirder than usual. You know, make sure to give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe. Overall with this video, thumbs up, thumbs down. You be the judge. I love you guys. Go fuck yourselves. And we'll talk again soon. Bye.